wanted to see if you spelled my name correctly. House to you before, Mr. Lucero. But the previous tenant, there was an unfortunate accident with him. He was a research chemist, you know. One of his experiments went wrong. Flew out the top of the roof and started a fire. And another funny thing, they never found all of him. Just his legs, you know. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Thank you very much. I'm sure the house will be quite satisfactory for the 6 months that I will require it. But I wanted to point out something to you, Mr. Lucero.
Thank you, Mr. Cameron.
But Mr. Lucero, I wanted to tell you something.
Thank you very much.
Speak.
Don't shoot.
Oh, I won't shoot you if you give me a good reason.
Well, I'm Williams. Carl Williams.
Of course. I was sure that you were. But why this ridiculous approach? I despise dramatics. And what is the meaning of this outlandish disguise?
Well, this escort service uniform's a good cover-up. It gets me in a lot of places without a lot of questions being asked.
Perhaps you're right. I think, however, you realize that I'm not deceived by anything quite so childish.
Well, how did you know?
Never mind. It is enough for you to know what kind of a man you are going to be working for.
My New York contact didn't tell me too much about you. No name, just a description, and I wasn't too sure of that. You know, I'd kind of like to know what I'm getting into.
I will tell you what you are getting into. But first of all, we must understand one another. My name is Lucera, Mr. Pepe Lucera. You have been recommended to me as a man who can take orders and ask no questions. Your cut will be 15% of the take, and you will do exactly as I tell you. You will not know any more than you have to fulfill your end of the project. So far, so good, yes?
Okay.
Good. I think we're going to get on very well. My methods have served me very well in the past. I see no reason to change them now.
Is it all right if I know what the intended project's going to be?
No, when I decide what the project will be, I will tell you what you need to know.
Yeah, but I kind of thought that
I will tell you this much and no more. Let that be an end of it. I have been very successful by operating in a precise way. I never had any discussions with the forces of law and order. They don't even know positively that I exist. I always had the greatest admiration and respect for professional skill. That is where I will require your best efforts. When I decide what the project will be, it will be your duty to engage the best technicians available. Is that understood?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. That is all we have to discuss today.
Oh, shall I call you or what?
No, you shall not call me ever. You will drive by this house every day on that ridiculous contrivance of yours. If you see nothing at the front gate, you will go on your way. But if you see that I have placed a black envelope near the mailbox, you will pick it up and follow the instructions that it contains. You understand?
Okay, anything you say.
Good. Oh, Williams, you have now entered into an agreement with me. There is no way out. No one has ever wronged me in the slightest detail. And,
Hello? Sports Arena? I'd like some information. Who is your chief cashier, please? I want to apply for a position as a bookkeeper. Miss Sutherland? Miss Elizabeth Sutherland. Would you connect me with her, please? I hold on, thank you.
Good night, dear. Could I give you a lift?
No, thank you. Bob is taking me out.
Oh, he is? Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Jeannie.
Buonasera, Miss Aram.
I'll have a...
Don't tell me, I know.
Oh, thank you.
Did you have a pleasant day?
I did indeed.
May I?
Scotch and soda, please.
Good evening, sir. Your first visit to Dino's Lodge?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Save yourself a trip.
I see we share the same interests. Do you come here often? Perhaps you did not hear.
Now, listen.
Yes?
I came here to listen to the music. Alone.
Beautiful women should never be alone.
Wait a minute. Don't pull that on me.
Can two lonely people have a drink together without...
All right, lovely man.
Now that's better. As I said before, do you come here often?
Only when I'm lonely.
Would you like to dance?
There's no dancing permitted here.
Oh, did you know that two couples are allowed to dance if there's no permit? That's within the law in this state. You see, I'm educational as well.
You're wonderful.
Yes, I know. And you're very beautiful, my dear.
Don't give me that. I'm too old for you.
Don't you ever say that again. Besides, I prefer older women. I like a piano that's been played.
Definitely with you.
Hello?
Happy. I've been ringing you time and time again. I'm taking tomorrow off, and I want you to take me to the beach.
I told you not to call me here.
I know, dear. You must be very busy. But I do want to see you.
I'll see you in the morning.
Wonderful. I'll pick you up. You will take me to the beach.
Yes. And for the last time.
I'm exhausted.
You're lovely when you look as you do now, Elizabeth.
Oh, stop, please. You know you're not telling the truth.
How could I have? No woman has ever meant so much to me.
I want to make you happy.
You will, darling. You will. You'll see.
Who are you? You've told me almost nothing about yourself.
I'm just a man. It is you that is important.
Me? I'm probably the most unimportant person you'll ever meet.
No, I'm curious about you. I want to know all about you.
You know almost all about me already. You know I'm falling in love with you. I live here by myself, and I have a silly job at the sports arena.
Just what do you do at your silly place of employment?
I'm a sitter. A very special kind of bird. Very rare. A money sitter.
What?
Well, no one at the arena trusts each other, but they all trust me. So all the receipts come to my office before it's time to go to the bank.
That doesn't sound very interesting.
It's not. It was exciting at first, watching $100,000 pile up.
$100,000 every day?
Of course not. Only when there's a special event or a show.
Oh, of course. Well, let us drink to your silly place of employment.
Okay, now let me get this straight. So far, you want 2 wheelmen and a gun. What else?
That is all.
That's all? Just 3 men for this job?
Just 3 men. 3 men that can drive, can take orders, 1 that can use a gun.
I don't see how you're going to
Of course you don't see. That is the reason you've been to jail 3 times. The police don't even know that I exist. Can you get me 3 good boys?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Williams, I tolerate no mistakes. Remember that, huh?
Pay attention, will you, Spooky? You don't seem interested.
Yeah, I'm interested, mister. Baby, go play with the boys in the back for a while. I gotta talk to this guy. See you later.
Who's he, Spooky? He's kind of cute.
Well, how about?
Gotta know more about the deal. It sounds kind of spooky to me.
Why?
I never heard of this guy Lazaro before. What is he, some kind of mastermind or something?
Well, I know he's made some good scores. And the fuzz don't even know he's alive.
What does that prove?
It proves he can make us a lot of money if we do like he says and don't ask a lot of questions.
I don't know.
Okay, forget it.
No, wait a minute, will you? I'm go get an answer.
He's not interested in people who don't like the way he does business, so let's just forget it, okay?
No, I can't forget it. I'm intrigued. It's spooky. Company.
Looks like you're in trouble again, Spooky.
Well, I sure had enough trouble finding you.
Williams, what are you doing here? How in the hell did you find me?
Now, slow down, Carter, slow down.
What do you want?
In a minute. Tell me, old buddy, how's the straight and narrow agreeing with you, huh?
Not so hot.
Think he's a little rough?
Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's not as easy to go straight as you figured, huh?
No, it's not. I'm ready to try anything.
Good. You know, I think I have just the deal for you. That is, if you still got your nerve.
I still got my nerve, all right.
Okay? Where can we talk?
In the house. My wife isn't home. Come on. It's been a long time. It'll be good working with you again.
Sure.
What's the deal?
Well, how does $50,000 sound to you?
Very good. I could use the money.
Sammy? Sammy,
What do you want?
open up. It's your old pal, Carl Williams.
I don't believe you.
Come on, open up. You remember me. It's not the cops.
All right, so I remember you. What do you want from me?
Let me in. I'm clean. I can't talk out here.
All right, talk.
I had a job for you when I came in here. Now I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can't use anybody who's hot.
I'm not hot. run this town, but I get jumpy sometimes.
You get a little jumpy on this job, and it'll be your last time.
I'm all right now.
Okay, sit down. Now keep your ears open. This job is big. Real big. Listen, he says jump, you say how high. You understand?
Well, what is he waiting for?
Just take it easy. He'll get here when he's good and ready.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm ready now. Anybody care about that?
Not me. I couldn't care less.
No? Well, maybe I can make you care.
Oh, in your hat.
Listen, you.
I don't want you to think that you can talk to me that way.
I'm not here to play around. This is a serious business.
Carter's right. You hold it. I think he's coming now.
Gentlemen, I'm Mr. Lucera. I have looked into your qualifications, and I know all I need to know about each and every one of you. The purpose of this meeting is to give you an opportunity to know me. Williams, I assume you have told them as much as you know?
Yeah. Yes, sir. But I didn't have very much to tell them.
Yeah, suppose you tell us what the score is, Louis.
Is there something wrong with your hearing? I thought I told you my name quite distinctly. Don't you ever address me in any other way, is that quite clear?
Yes.
And one other thing. If I ever want you to know more than you do now, I will tell you, and not before. Do you understand that?
Yes, Miss Lucera.
This goes for all of you. You have all agreed to work for me. I have met you, and though I have seen better technicians, you will do.
That's it for today, man. I'll tell you we'll meet again.
Oh, gentlemen. Remember, gentlemen, this will be very profitable for us all.
How about that?
I think he knows what he's doing.
Don't worry about it.
As you well know, gentlemen, next Monday night is the World's Heavyweight Championship fight at the Sports Arena. The following morning, the armored car will be there to pick up all the money. But we shall be there at 9:30 to relieve them of their chore. Now let us proceed with the plan once again. Williams?
Well, after we start, I'm to stay in the car. I do all the driving and stand ready for any change in operating procedure.
You had all the cars checked.
Yes, sir. All ready to go.
Good. And now, Spooky?
I get out of the car with Sammy. Case the area, I stay close to the building in case there's any trouble. I go in first. Okay?
Good. Good. As a matter of fact, excellent. Carter?
Then I'll go in.
I believe you are coming along on this little excursion with us, Sammy, or am I mistaken? Or am I mistaken?
I follow Spooky and Carter and cover the action, Miss Lucera.
You all seem to have a pretty good understanding of my plan. Now, are there any questions?
Well, just one thing, Mr. Lucera. The office itself, the office where the money's kept. Should we blow it open, or do you think we can shoot the lock off the door?
Very good question, Williams. Very good indeed. But don't worry about it. By next Monday night, I shall have all the keys.
Oh, Pappy, I had a wonderful time. I didn't think I could ever be this happy.
I'm glad I can make you happy, darling.
I don't know what I'm going to do. You've taken over my whole life. I can't think of anything but you.
Shall we have a little music?
Oh, I'd like that. Get something real nice, Peppy, and hurry back, darling.
How stupid of me. I bought you a little gift, Elizabeth. I meant to give it to you all evening, but somehow it slipped my mind. I hope you like it.
A gift for me? How wonderful. I never felt this way in my life.
Women, is there anything more difficult to understand than a woman in love?
What else can I do to make you believe me? You are my life, everything.
Oh, I believe you.
You don't. You don't really believe me.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. There's nothing for you to do now. But I know how to prove my love.
Are you going to give me an affidavit?
No, I'm not. I'm going to give you these.
Elizabeth, I don't understand.
Remember the first day you called the sports arena and asked for the chief cashier and wanted a job as a bookkeeper? I was on the other end of the line. I didn't want anyone to know I was alone in the office. My assistants were out on their coffee break. I recognized your voice. Not right away, but with all your questions. I knew what you were up to, Peppy.
Help me. Help me, Elizabeth. You will never regret this. The receipts will be at their largest after the championship fight. I have everything minutely planned. And when it's all over, I will take you with me to Rio, to Acapulco, and you won't have to worry about a thing.
I have to believe you. There's no life for me if I don't.
Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth.
I'll call you in a little while. See if you got home quickly.
there's more money than there is in the whole world.
Okay, but I'm worried. I never figured on
Sammy,
cops.
I thought we had an understanding.
I know, but I'm scared about what the cops...
I wouldn't be concerned about it. I'm sure he's quite dead. There's no way they can trace him to us.
I guess, you must be right, but can we get on
Can
with
we
it?
get on with the split?
Yes, sure. Well, gentlemen, I think we can all relax now, after a hectic day. But first, how about a little drink to celebrate?
Hey, that's a great idea, Mr. Lazar. I know I could use one. How about you, Spooky?
Sure.
No, come on. We're done with
Oh, relax, will you? The work's done. Let's have a drink.
Come on, Sammy. You'll feel better, I'm sure.
Just like Mr. Lasara said, nobody in the whole world's going to be able to put one finger on us.
Yeah, it's a lot of money for one day's work. How much you figure your share will be?
What do you think?
I don't know, but there's plenty enough here for a Cadillac and everything I want for me and my gal.
How much you figure your take will be there, Sammy?
Oh, about 50, 60 G's.
That's a lot of money.
Well, gentlemen, here we are. Now, what shall we drink to?
To Mr. Lasaro. To the real mastermind.
I'll drink to that.
Salute.
Salute. And now to the business at hand.
What's the matter, Spooky? What is it?
Yeah, it must be his heart. I've seen the symptoms before.
What have you done? What's going on here?
One question at a time, Williams. What am I doing? I'm making sure that my record remains perfect. I'm getting rid of anyone and everyone who can connect me with today's adventure. Unfortunately, Williams, that includes you.
You know I wouldn't cross you, Mr. Lasara.
I want to make sure.
Yeah, I should have suspected something this afternoon when you burned Carter down. I'm going to correct that mistake right now.
You idiots. You pitiful idiots. I share nothing with no one. With no one. One more act in our little drama, and then it shall turn into a fairy tale, and we will live happily ever after.
Don't, Peppy. Don't play with my very life.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm playing, yes, but for very high stakes. You will now see your prince, temporarily I'll show you, turn into a bullfrog. Watch. Watch very carefully, my dear, and remember me as I was. Be careful, Elizabeth, you don't wrinkle my suit. It contains $250,000. You see, Elizabeth, it is very important that I transform my entire appearance. That no casual observer can connect Mr. Lucera with the short, elderly gentleman who will accompany you to Acapulco. You see how very simple it is, my dear. Now watch, and I will complete the transformation.
Peppy, I can't believe my eyes.
There is nothing like money to give a man power and weight.
And now, my dear, it is time to go. Oh, Elizabeth, I don't mind if you leave everything else behind. But please, we must.
We must to celebrate.
millonario. ¿Cómo? Es un millonario. ¿Yo qué me hace? Porque ese dinero que tenga lo robaron. Anda, acuéstate ahí,
Pepita? Lydia? 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 Pepita? The money. The money.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
Scotch and soda, please.
All right, sir.
Where is everybody? Where are all the musicians?
It's too early, sir. There's never any activity till later in the evening.
Well, that leaves just the two of us for company.
Not quite, sir. She always helps me open the place.
Hmm? She's beautiful. Who is she? She looks very mysterious.
Oh, I wouldn't bother with her, sir. She's not very sociable. She's been coming here every night for several months now, and I have never seen her talk to anyone.
I bet she will talk to me. Bring over a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses, and watch the old master at work.
Good luck, sir. Poverette, così giovane, questo è così brutto, non credo di che speranza che ce la fa.
Good evening, madame. Or is it mademoiselle?
Mademoiselle,
Am I being too presumptuous if I ask you to join me for a glass of champagne?
I'd love to.
I'm greatly honored. The bartender tells me that you are not very sociable.
I'm not. With everyone. You'd better sit down. You look silly standing there.
Is this satisfactory, sir?
That's very nice. Thank you, Pierre.
Luigi, sir.
All right, Luigi, then. Well, to what do I owe this?
Let's just say you remind me of someone I once knew.
And perhaps we can drink to him. À votre santé. You know you are very beautiful.
Nonsense. I'm too old for you.
Mademoiselle, I like champagne that's been aged.
you'd like it better.
Of course I do.
Here I am.
I was becoming impatient to see you.
You really want me, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Nothing could change your mind, could it?
I don't understand. What are you doing?
I want you to see what your love has done for me. I want you to see.
Elizabeth!
I should have died after what you did to me, Peppy. The doctors didn't give me long to live. But I had to live long enough so that you could see what your love could do. Don't go away, Peppy, darling. Let me kiss you. Remember, you always said my legs were pretty. Here. This is really too good for you, Peppy.